Okay, my name is Muhammad Abdullah, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you've seen what I'm gonna talk about today, you've already read the description and you've seen the thumbnail. So let's just not waste any more time. Today I'll talk about something that's very close to my heart and that I've personally experienced on a time span in my life. So today we'll start talking about them. You know when you were like a little guy and your father says something and you're like, no, but when I'll grow up, I'll have a better point of view than that. And that also comes out to be true. When you, like, some of you might have as well experienced this, that you go to a place and you dream of owning that place. And you see a really nice car and you think like, okay, someday I'll be able to buy tens of them. And as we grow older, like as time move forward and we grow up and we sort of go into this belief that how am I going to do that? Like just you just saw that how our mind shifted from one point to another. Like how am I going to do it? Like you've never imagined that as a child. You've never imagined that one day you're gonna be an adult, you're gonna be a full functioning male, and you're gonna sink there and question yourself, how am I gonna do that? When you're a child, that does not even bother your mind, that does not even affect your mind at all. Like I was in a very deep thinking, why does that happen? Why does that specific thing occur in our like reality? Why does that happen? Because when we are growing up as a child and we have like this exceptional dreams in our eyes, these exceptional like big big words that's coming from our mouths, and when we meet people that don't even think a fraction of that, that have already killed their dreams, that have already been lazy and didn't work on their dreams, and that have been already achieved nothing, and they've settled for a less quality life that they couldn't imagine, but they still settled for it. And we often think like, am I going to be like that as well? And we often see ourselves questioning or non-existent as a full functioning male, that is there gonna be some point that my life is gonna be like that as well? But I've learned one thing. I'm not exactly where I want to be right now, but throughout my journey I've learned this one thing. And the thing is, you just don't have to let go of some dreams. You just have to be fully focused on something you want. Because I've read this somewhere, the things you really want in your life that you wish for, your future version already have that. And that really calms my mind, and that really gives me a deep sense of relief that everything I imagined I really want, I've already got it in the future. Like I'm the guy who already have those things. Then why am I like sitting here being all stressed and all worried about the things that I'm gonna achieve? But that all calm down, that all those negative thoughts, that comes from two things. One, from our own lack of skills that we do not polish. Then maybe let's just say you are an online freelancer and you do not send many emails, you do not send many paragraphs, you do not over provide, you do not like provide before your time, and eventually things caught up. You see a successful freelancer and he makes hundreds of thousands of dollars a month, and you're like, how would I like scale from a couple thousand of dollars to hundreds of thousands of dollars? That just means you have to shoot more shots, you have to work more than that guy. And we often neglect the process of it, and we just see yourself in a deep reality that we want to live, but we are forcing ourselves. We just want to go from point A to point Z. We just do not want to go to B, C, D, E, F, G, because that's gonna suck. And we all know that we just want to uh, all of us as a young male, we all want to escape the hard work, and I don't know where that came from, but that has been built up in us, especially in this generation and time. We just wanna like skip the hard work and like just skip all of it. I don't know why is that, including me as well, me as well. I would not like blame all on you, and I genuinely want to influence people and change everyone's life, because I want to change my life as well. And if this is a process, okay, you are seeing me through this camera, maybe you're watching me on your phone, on your laptop, on your computer screen, wherever you're watching me. Maybe like, let's just say you're watching me on a digital screen, okay. And if you're listening to me and my words are coming through your ears, I genuinely want you to change your life as well. You already know what patterns you need to change, and I already knew what patterns I need to change when I was wrong at something. But I refused to give up. I refused to give up those negative thoughts, those negative patterns, because I was so much deeply immersed in those patterns. I was so like attracted to them. I was so in love with them that I refused to change, and that's gonna be a hard pill to swallow for everyone. It's gonna suck for a few days, and it basically goes like changing your diet. First 2 weeks suck. You just wanna eat that pizza. You just wanna go eat McDonald's. You just wanna eat KFC. You just wanna eat like a fast food, like something you like to eat. You start craving ice cream out of the blue. You start daydreaming about eating a chocolate cake. But after 2 weeks, it all disappears, right? You also have that like temptation to eat them, but you also develop a thing where you hold back a little bit. You just don't go all in. And same goes for everything. If you wanna make money, if you wanna like attract somebody in your life, if you wanna change the trajectory of your life, and everything is gonna change if you want them to change. And like you can see me now, I'm trying to improve the quality of my videos. I'm trying to get better at it, single day by day. I'm trying to get better at it, and I think that's our job as human beings, to become as close to perfect. Because if we start imagining ourselves to be perfect, then everything start goes like slope down. It's gonna go like to trash when we think we are the perfect person. You often have seen the most successful people are the most insecure ones, because insecurity is a good thing. It makes you push harder. It makes you go further than other people, because you are insecure inside. Like every one of us has this thing. We've imagined ourselves to be insecure, and we were ashamed of being insecure. But being insecure is a very good thing. Maybe somebody's gonna make fun of me, the way I talk, okay? Somebody's gonna make fun of us for being in a group setting. Somebody's gonna make fun of my glasses. Somebody's gonna make fun of my like my shirt, my trouser, my watch, my hairstyle, my beard, the way I speak, the way my body looks. But would I stop investing in everything like to make fun of? Would I stop wearing a black shirt? Would I stop wearing this? I would not. But maybe I would feel little bit bad, little bit insecure when somebody says that to me. And it goes like in every other concept as well. You cannot control things. The only thing you would ever control is yourself. So hold yourself together and make sure you live every single day of your life as perfect as possible, and try to improve yourself as much as possible. Because quite honestly, we all have a small life, okay? And the purpose of this whole video and saying all those words was to inspire someone, maybe a little child, maybe a man who's 24 years old, maybe a 13-year-old guy who's watching me, who's gonna be inspired, who's gonna change the trajectory of his life by listening to me. That will be a proud moment for me. I genuinely am here to change lives. I'm not here for like cloud. I am here for a little bit cloud, but it just fades away with time. And I know I'll be very very famous one day. And if you're watching this, do remember it. In like in span of like a year and 6 months, I'll be a bigger guy than that. I'll have a better grip on YouTube, and I'll have a better audience, and I'll attract like-minded people. If you've seen my video, do subscribe my channel. Do you like my video? And thank you so much if you will like watch till the end. I'm thankful. Thank you so much. Peace.